And this is my father's mother, Deneen Temple. See, she married, she and my grandfather, Deneen, were separated, and she remarried to a Martin Temple. And that little town of Temple, Michigan is named for him.
Oh. Wasn't that rather unusual in those days to
very unusual. And I don't know much about it because it wasn't talked about. That was a disgrace back in those days. Anyway, she was a sweet little gal. And after my grandfather Temple died, she bought herself a car and they drove down. Her nephew drove her down here to visit, and she just really kicked her heels up for a while.
She had lots of spunk.
She'd been held down for a long, long time. And my grandmother was born in Canada, Grandmother Temple. She was a Richardson, and she was born in, that family came from England, also Lincolnshire, England. And she was married to my grandfather Deneen in Chesaning, Michigan. And my father was the oldest, and he was born in Imlay City. Oh, I was going to tell you that my grandfather, or my grandmother Temple, came from a large family, and a lot of the descendants live around Marion, Michigan now. She had such interesting names as Alonzo and Obadiah and Melissa and Andrew and William and Clayton and Agnes, and her name was Mary Ann. So there was a large family there too, and they all settled around Marion, Michigan. And I could go up there now and probably find a lot of cousins, relatives. And most of them are buried in the cemetery at Marion, Michigan.